Come on in, Big Daddy.
Is this my Uber?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's go get her.
Greatest bow hunter I ever met, right here.
Same practice.
Hey, he smiles just like Chuck Adams. Show me. Shot a big old nanny. Hey, all the other ones that were with her were down there in the road. Like 6 of them down there. Yeah. Woo-wee, look at that thing. You'll have to tell me the story real quick. I'll turn it off.
Story is, I get in the stand today, probably about 3 o'clock. Right away, I had deer coming in. I had one bed behind me in the creek, and they just kept coming from everywhere, and just a bunch of yearlings, and all of a sudden, big old mama comes out. And then I drew on her, and then she turned, looking right at me.
Ooh.
Almost 10 minutes, I was holding it full draw.
Oh my gosh.
So then I finally let down, and then I sent it to her, and this is what we got.
Nice. Your stand's right over here, huh? She was right out here. There's some white hair out here somewhere. Yeah. And there's his ladder stand right there. Nice, man. I pulled in the gate to come hunt Kansas with him, and he's like, well, come on down to the pasture. I done got one.
Well, you know, you just got here. I mean, we got to do some work first.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's an exit. Yeah, good shot too, man. Right here. Yeah, buddy.
Went all the way through and came out.
That's a big one. Good job, bud. Hey, how long we been doing this? How long we been bow hunting?
I don't know, 8th grade, 7th grade, 40 years.
40 years.
40 years.
Since 83. 82 or 83, so it's like 40 or 41 years, man. It's hard to remember it all.
I moved to the spring tomball area when we picked up, and that was like 1979 probably.
Yeah. Awesome, bro. We're gonna get this deer pulled up Kansas style. First morning here in Kansas, hunting the farm with Shawn Denison. I'm in the stand. He killed his Boone and Crockett 186 buck out of last year, down in the woods on a creek crossing. I've already had a monster spike and a big doe cross to my right. No big bucks on camera over here. One shooter, big 8-point. I'd shoot him if he came in. I'll try to film my doe tag early. Get some meat. Hopefully one comes in here today. See what happens. This is down in the bottoms. Just a different kind of bottoms. Different kind of creek. Let's kill some big bucks tonight. 4 or 5 point, I don't know. And a big spike with brow tines came right under me, right here. Well, when the 6 point came in, he was leaving. I heard something. 2 big coyotes came in right here. They're out on a log out there. And I tried to pick a hole through the brush and shoot, but there was one limb because I didn't see it. My arrow hit it. They were 39 yards. I would have smoked that sucker, man. It was quiet and on its way. But anyway, coyotes ran off, and that big spike 4 point thing came through, and he fed over here for a little while. Went over there with the other buck, and they went on. So, man, it's cold and damp this morning, kind of misty, foggy. But I think I'm gonna sit all day. Feeling kind of bucky. morning. Well, I didn't have time to film that. Right out in front of me, out in the timber, I see a large, big deer body. Walk out into the meadow, turn, kind of start angling back to my right. Hay meadow. I grab my grunter. Hoping he'd hear it. I didn't know. I saw some cows walk over next to where he was coming down the wood line. In a minute, I look, I see legs right here to my right, 30 yards. He's just walking down the fence. He gets over here in a hole. Brand new Hoyt Alpha Max, or Alpha X 33, launch day today. Can't believe it. Got me a buck on launch day of the new bows. So proud of that. Anyway, I'm gonna turn my camera around over here. Okay, so do you see this hole right here? This hole? The buck was in the bottom of that right there in the ditch, 27.5 yards. I just put my 30 on him and let it rip. And he blasted out that way, stayed just inside the fence line, went down, he died over there. I heard him crash about 50 yards, so we'll go check him out later. I'll let Shawn hunt till about 10. I'm gonna get back to doe hunting, but just like that. Buck tag punched in Kansas, baby. I love it, man. It's the week of Veterans Day. Oh, I love my veterans. I love the fact that they fought and give me this opportunity to hunt and live in America. I'll never take it for granted. I'll never, ever take for granted having this opportunity to hunt freely here in America with my friends and family. Week of Veterans Day this weekend. Thank you, vets, all of you, my kids, Papa Novak, all you guys that did what you had to do to keep us free. I love being free. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, state of Kansas. Thank you, Hoyt. Just a happy guy living my dream. And thank you to my beautiful wife, Christina, who has been home. I went to Colorado for a week, and then I came to Kansas for a week. So her and the puppies haven't seen me in 2 weeks. So I'm headed home, baby. I'll see you soon, sweetheart. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for letting me do this. Thank you. Love you. I love it. All right. I just got down. This is my setup right here. My XOP. That's usually my public land mobile setup with a couple of extra helium sticks from Hawk. And then my XOP stand, that's where I was sitting. Shot the buck right over on the edge of the creek. Grab my bow, we'll go over there. I saw him go down, we'll go take a look at him. All right, brand new Hoyt Alpha X. They're launching it today. Pro staff has its privileges. Let's go and see if I find my arrow. Let's go down here. I gotta cross over here to come back in. Cross this old creek. Oh, get back over on our side. There's the arrow right there at the cedars. Just right there. Right there, that's a good looking arrow. Whew. Bloody sucker. Grim Reaper Pro Series, 1 3/8 cut. Did a number on him. He's just laying right there. Close these up. Ooh. Golly, there's a lot of blood. Let's see what we got. He ran right down through here. Blood. Oh yes, already spraying right there on that log. He didn't go 50 yards. There he is. Wow, look how he laid. Look how he fell. Wow. Wow, man. What a beautiful deer. Oh, wow. shot him right in the shoulder on this side. Exited right there, perfect. What a bruiser. Big old Kansas buck. Man, what a beauty. Let me prop him up, take a look at him. Wow. Proud of that deer, man. Wow. All right. Whew. Here he is. Big old Kansas 8-point. Man, got a neck on this thing. I love these big mature animals. It's my 2023 Kansas Whitetail, hunting here with my friend Shawn Denison. We've been buddies since 1982, 7th grade science class. I think a lot of people have heard this story before, but me and Shawn we've hunted from Canada to almost Mexico together over the last 40 years. We bought our first bows together in 8th grade. Since 1983, we've been bow hunting together and been just the best of friends. And this is his family farm here in Emporia, Kansas. And I gotta tell you, I feel like it's an honor and a privilege to be his friend for so long. And the wonderful family, the Fair family that invites me out here, they are just wonderful people. This is my 5th trip. I always get a buck, and this is about my 3rd best one. But he was a hard-won buck. I hunted very hard, and even though it's family land, it's 3 sections and or something like that. But I DIY. Me and Shawn came in here and hung the stand 2 days ago, and this is the 10th buck that came through. And no, I'm sorry, this is the 9th buck I saw from that tree in 2 days of hunting, a day and a morning. And I'm real proud to get him. He was crossing over, headed out to a hayfield behind me, and I shot him, I grunted him in to 27 yards. 4.5-year-old 8-point, big mature Kansas buck. Not one of those giant rack monsters you come for, but man, he's a dandy and I'm proud of him. Got him a brand new Hoyt, the Hoyt Alpha X. They just launched it today. Proud to get it. Proud of this buck. Well, we're gonna head back to the bottoms of East Texas, try to get us a big old buck down there. But before that, let's go try to get us a doe here in Kansas. This deer's gotta weigh 300 pounds. Hey, look, Kevin, I ain't gonna charge you any extra for the rut already plowed for you for next spring when you plant. You know they're heavy when they leave a rut. It's a frosty, cold morning here in Kansas. There's frost on the pumpkins. Got below freezing last night. It's the last day I'm over here in what they call the coach's stand. kind of across the creek from where I've been hunting. I keep seeing does travel through here, but I've not seen anything this morning. But Shawn just texted me and he killed an 8-pointer. So I'm gonna sit here till a little after 8, and then I'll get down and go see him. It's the last day of the hunt. Nothing like pulling it off in the final seconds of the game. Not a big trophy buck, but it's a nice 8-pointer, good meat buck, and he's hunted hard this week, and he just hasn't had any shots at bucks. He was hunting a particular really big buck, and he won't have a chance now to come back this season, and he's not shot a deer yet this year. Being a bow hunter, man, it's hard enough as it is, but sometimes, man, you just got to have that satisfaction of slinging some arrows. So I'm proud for him. I'm happy. So he got him a nice 8-pointer, and I'm gonna hunt here for a little longer. Then I'll get down and go over and see if I can help him get it. Yeah, I think he already found it, but we'll go get it, get some pictures. Anyway, congrats, Shawn. Good job, buddy. Way to pull it off in the end. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, no doe ever showed up for me. I just walked over here to Shawn's stand. They call this the Booner stand. This is where I hunted the first day. It's where Shawn killed his big giant 186-inch buck last year. He's still sitting up in the tree. He's got his thumb up. Is that your thumb or middle finger? Oh, it's a thumb up. He's mad because I kept hunting this morning. He shot that buck crack of daylight. He said, it's cold, come get me. Let's get this thing out of here. We're going home to Texas today, but I tried to kill a doe and I couldn't get one. So let's go see old Shawn. I was trying to kill a doe, man. What? Hey, I told you he's gonna shoot a tight 8-pointer this morning. Is that what you shot?
Some tamales, so Mama's getting her tamales.
Hey, you're tagged out in Kansas, bro.
I'm tagged out. Buck and a doe.
We're gonna end this story the way we started it.
Yeah, exactly.
I showed up, helped you drag a deer out. We're on our way out. I gotta help you drag a deer out.
We at the beginning and the end. That's how we work.
Where was he? Tell me.
He came down the creek. He was walking on the right side of the creek. So I got up, kind of glassed him. I said, you know, he's a decent buck. So he comes over, I don't know, about 10 or 11 yards out here. He's walking. And all of a sudden I just let it go and passed through right there. He decided to bump the tree and saw him crash another, I don't know, 50 yards away.
All right.
Let me get this bow down, we'll go look.
Okay.
I produced 2 bucks this year. I also produced my big one last year.
Your booner. That's why it's called the Boone stand, right? It's not that high, but man, it's so effective right here.
Well, it's a thoroughfare is what this is. I mean,
Yeah. They just crossed through here.
You got everybody crossing through, coming from CRP, and it's just a good location. Let's go check it out.
All right, let's go, man. Let's go find your arrow.
That's my arrow. See what it looks like. I say we got it all right there.
What'd you shoot him with?
Oh, that old muzzy shank.
Muzzy shank, 2-blade. You hit him good. You saw him go down.
I went in a little high because I was so close. Look, look at the blood here. Let me stick my arrow up.
Yeah, buddy.
So after I hit him right here, then the arrow came out and bumped the tree.
Golly. Oh, yeah. Oh, he hit the tree, then
Hit the tree and rolled off of it. Kept going. Right through here.
Yep, there's some blood there.
All right here.
Yep, right there. Yep, bunch of it. He stayed right in that deer trail. Yep.
There we go.
More blood right here. Yep, we're good.
Right here. There he is, right there. Look at there. I'm on.
That sucker didn't go nowhere, man. Hey,
nowhere.
yeah, man, I got a lot of video of that buck. I seen him over here. He's with the one that was with that doe, I think. Oh, yeah, dude. Nice, man.
Anyway, look, I could see him walling around right here and then fall down.
Oh, golly, yeah. That's the exit right here, the entrance.
That's the exit.
Pick him up, man. Let's take a look at that bad boy.
I mean, he's just a respectable. He's nothing compared to last year, but
After you kill a 186 incher, do you even really try to break it?
no, you know, it took me 30 years to get that, so.
It would just, yeah, turn his head this way and then turn him around the other. Yeah, tight. Turn him that all the way around. Let's see. Yeah, look at those tines. Yeah. Cool, man.
He's good.
Good
Well,
meat
I
buck.
got, my oldest is already tagged out. The two other ones still have to come, so we'll leave some of the bigger ones for them.
All right, man.
Let's get her done.
Yeah. All right. We'll close this thing out with an interview real quick.
All right.
Well, this is it. This is the finale. You got it done, son.
It's the last day of the hunt. Looks like it was the bottom of the night, 2 outs, and we're to the point now we're filling freezers. Mama wanted like some tamales made, so it looks like we're having some tamales for Christmas.
There's nothing better than a punch deer tag in Kansas. And realistically, you'd have to kill 2 bucks in Kansas to even match this meat buck. So
yeah.
it's better to, on this farm, you got a lot of deer.
Yeah.
And you know, the trophy is in the hunt to me at my age now. We've been doing this, what, 40 years, 41 years?
40 years, and sometimes you just gotta, you know, take some little managements out and so we can produce some bigger ones. We saw some big ones, they just weren't cooperating.
Yep.
But my 2 other boys still have tags to fill, and let's just give them some good luck, and hopefully they'll connect.
Yeah. I'm just real proud that you invited me out again, Shawn. This is my 5th time to the farm over a 23-year period.
Yeah.
So in our 40 years of friendship, we've hunted this farm over 23 years, 5 times, and we've always tagged bucks, and we typically get our does too. You're tagged out. You got a doe the first day I got here.
Doe's been on ice since you've been here.
Yep.
You hadn't even driven in the driveway yet, and I just said come straight to the stand.
Yeah, you got a doe. Now you got your buck. I didn't get a doe. I had no luck, but I saw tons of bucks.
Right.
Saw your target buck one night at 12 yards, but I'd already tagged out.
Yeah.
So
Funny
how that worked out.
So, well, we gotta get him back to the farm, get him quartered up, and we're gonna have a good lunch.
Yep. Let's wrap this up, man. Again, 40-year friendship, 20 years plus hunting in Kansas together. I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else, buddy.
I know. Let's see what the next venture brings us.
We'll see y'all later.
All right.